Hello and welcome again to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson, and we are coming to you from inside the Florida Capitol during the 2022 Florida legislative session. I'm once again joined by our good friend, Representative Bob Rommel. Bob, welcome back to Phi TV.
Brad, thanks for having me, and what a great day it is in the Capitol today. We're going to start working on the final stages of the budget for the free state of Florida.
Well, let me tell you, so what is composed of the free state of Florida? We know as Floridians, that we had a rational return to no masking and things like that. What do you mean, or what does the legislature mean by the free state of Florida?
Well, when you compare our state to especially a state like New York has 19 million people. We have 22 million people. We're going to pass a budget, hopefully at the $105 billion mark. I know our friends in the Senate right now are about 108, but $105 billion compared to the state of New York, which has basically been locked down for 2 years, and their budget was about $215 billion, and they had to borrow money to get there. Our budget at $105 billion, we're actually going to put $11 billion in the bank for a rainy day fund. We have a fund for inflation based on some projects that are going on in the future. We want to make sure we can afford to pay for them. So with good conservative leadership, the governor kept our state open. People can go to work, they can go to church, they can go to school. They can actually did everything that they wanted, and that's why the state of Florida is the free state of Florida.
So let me put a little bow on this. So are you saying that Florida has the same amount of people as New York, roughly, but our budget is half of what they are, and our economy is bigger than theirs?
That's correct. Exactly. It's not half. I mean, our budget's half, but we have 3 million more people than they do, and their budget's double. So maybe that's why 1,100 people a day are moving to the state of Florida, because they're tired of states like New York that took away their rights, tax them a tremendous amount of money, and we have a better quality of life here.
Well, Bob, you've been known as a free market advocate. You've been given awards by the Chamber and Associated Industries. How will this budget contribute to the growth of Florida?
Well, we're addressing a lot of things. Environmental needs are a very big issue for us as our state grows. Water issues. We're putting more money into the budget for water issues than we've ever done before.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crucial, obviously, for tourism and for our farming industry, two of the three-legged stool of Florida's economy. Bob, do you promise to come back on Phi TV before the end of session and tell us how all this is landing?
I promise.
All right. Thank you for all that you do for Florida, your constituents, and for holding the line against some of those crazy policies that we see up north and making sure they don't get into Florida's mechanism.
Hey, and thanks for what you do, too, getting the message out for us.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate your friendship. That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. Make sure you hit us up on our social media feeds for more great interviews like this one. And for now, thanks for tuning in.